I'm beginning to think you care about these people just a little too much. These were people we think were killed in the name of environmental protection. Besides, there were lives taken that didn't need to be. And why don't you care about it enough? Well, down here, out in the waters, I see things a little differently. You guys up on the surface seem to think that sticking up for your man is the most honorable thing ever. Down here, there is no fellow man. It's either every fish for himself or every fish eats each other. And oftentimes it's both. It's the little fish always gets eaten by the bigger fish. And that bigger fish ends up being a littler fish to another one, so they end up being part of the cycle. Why do they only come together as one when their entire lake is affected? And why do they aim it at the surface? Well, it's not every fish. And that's where it gets tricky. You know my daddy. No, you don't. See, my dad was a big fat starfish, you know, like me. It was about 35 years ago. He bought a boat. And even now, it's still pretty weird for a fish on a boat, but back then, it was a sign of uniqueness to have a boat as a fish in the water. And the other fish didn't really seem to like it that he had a boat. Because it was at that time when the polar ice caps started melting. Since our waters are right next to it, they blamed him for making it worse. So there were fish that tried to get the boat away from him, mostly by sinking it. You know what he did? He burned their houses down, watching his boat sink that he worked so hard to build. Because he built it himself. He bought the boat and then fixed it, so in a way he got personal with it. He watched everyone else watch it sink and cheer. And I thought of cheering as well. But I couldn't. And he saw that I wanted to. He looked at me and he said, "If you can't change the world by changing it physically, how else can you change it?" You're saying that as an excuse. I never said that as an excuse. I'm just saying it's a story about my papa. Well, this doesn't explain this. He was just a lazy old fish who didn't know that being stupid was what was driving it for the rest of the world. Get the door! Get the door! No, trigger! Hey! I see what they're doing. I gotta call back to the surface. I need to tell them what's going on. What if I told you that's the one thing you shouldn't do? Doesn't matter.